What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 4 of Spirit Talk. I got the one and only Genesis Cruz from Bar Belly.
Thank you for having me. Very excited. Congratulations.
Thank you for coming by, taking time running the show at Bar Belly to jump behind the bar with us, make some drinks, and chat a little bit.
Thank you.
So, how does your journey begin? Let's take it all the way back. How does the journey begin for you in the bar industry, and how do you come into this culture?
Well, I started very, very young. I started when I was 17, handing out flyers by the bowl, and then worked my way up to now running programs.
Hell yeah. Do you remember the first bar you worked at? The first
Oh,
gig?
that bar was very questionable. It was basically held together with duct tape, but it gave me a lot of experiences, at least in hospitality and how to maneuver guests. You had to be your own bouncer, which was eventful at 18 to try and get, kick out grown-ass men. But, a lot of character building.
It does. Yeah.
That place no longer exists, thankfully.
Shout out to them at one point. And build some strong characters.
Definitely, yep. And then I fell into the HPH company at Puree. That's where I got the opportunity to go and work at Dead Rabbit. I was there for 6 years, and then from there just kept on adding to the resume.
Oh yeah, Dead Rabbit is huge, Bar Belly too. So
Dead Rabbit was huge for my career. I was very fortunate to work alongside a lot of powerful women that kind of mentored me into where I'm at now.
Okay, pioneering stuff. Yeah, I love that.
I'm trying, but learned a lot from them as well.
Oh yeah.
They learned a little bit about my culture, and I learned everything about this from.
I love that. It was a good exchange.
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
They have some sazon now, so they have a little bit of adobo, a little sazon, a little bit of flair, spiciness. So we love that.
Yep.
Is there a particular cocktail that you think back that brings you back to home?
I actually have a cocktail that I dedicated to my grandmother.
Okay.
With some coffee, chocolate, Puerto Rican rum, a little bit of vanilla and anise as well. So we're gonna make that.
We love that, and we love grandma. So shout out to grandma.
Shout out to grandma. Her nickname was Conchita, which is what the name of this cocktail is.
We're gonna make a Conchita.
Yeah.
So find the recipe below.
But this cocktail came to mind. I wanted something a little bit more punchy, a little bit more spirit forward. And, she was definitely spirit forward in her own way,
I love that. So, yeah, we can represent somebody based on
their personality.
Absolutely, yeah. So, question for you. In this game, coming in, challenges, being female, coming in, triumphs, like anything that kind of stuck out as far as coming in?
I mean, it definitely hasn't been easy. There's always a little pushback. This is obviously a very male-dominated field.
Okay.
Although, I feel the tides have turned a little bit, especially after the pandemic. But, I think the challenging part is coming into a role of authority and having to tell people how to do stuff.
Right.
Or suggesting how to kind of maneuver that. You always get a little bit of pushback on that end. But
some resistance from people.
Yeah, but overall, once you show up and you show them that you do know what you're talking about, or you back up.
Right.
Let
me walk the walk and prove that.
Yeah, of course. I'm never gonna ask somebody to do something I'm not gonna do myself. So, I think that was what changed that narrative. So now I don't have much of a hard time.
Yeah, breaking in, you fill the shoes in, you fill the row in.
Yeah.
So, and that. Honestly, when I met you, you gave that energy off, which I thought was great, and I was like, you know what, this is somebody that I'm always keep my eyes
Thank you. We
peeled
actually
for.
did work together
For a split shift, and I think it was like a hot second.
It was a very hot second.
It was there, but you stuck out that day, so it was like very.
Thank you.
Very simple. So, working at these big bars, overcoming some of these challenges, doing your own thing. What's a bit of advice that you give to those young up and coming female into the game right now? What's a bit of feedback or advice you give them?
I mean, stay genuine. Stay genuine to yourself. Make sure you do your research. Walk the walk, talk the talk, but always be able to absorb more information. Don't ever walk into a room thinking you're the smartest person.
Right.
Always be humble and try and absorb what you can. I've worked in a bunch of places now, and each program has given me something that has added, and I'm constantly learning. So that's something that I would advise everybody, all genders need to do that.
Right.
Female specific, just make sure that you are who you say you are, and deliver.
Stick to yourself, deliver, be who you are. Love that, I love that. I think that's a piece of advice everybody could take, right? Like,
Absolutely.
I love coming into places I don't think I know more than anybody. I want to learn something new from everybody, so I think that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, awesome. This drink looks very tasty. I can't wait to try the Conchita.
She is pretty yummy.
I love it, I love it.
And then we're gonna top her off with this delicious Coco Lopez foam.
So besides Barbelly, besides Carlota, and Aftermath, shout out to all you places. Shout out to the team at Barbelly and Carlota. Appreciate you and love you guys. Where do you go out? Where do you spend your, you're gonna go grab a drink somewhere in the city. Where are we going? What are we drinking?
Oh, this is pretty funny because a lot of times I'll go to like the industry events and see people, but I'm a dive bar girl.
Okay.
I like sitting down. If there's a pool table, I am there. Give me a high life and a shot, and I am chilling. But I like more tavern-esque, so you'll find me at Swift a lot.
Okay.
I love going to like Clockwork, places like that. 169 Bar, love them too. So something a little bit more casual than the norm.
I love that. I love that. And what's the high life, little shot, easy peasy? Easy peasy.
It's usually whiskey. I'm venturing into my rum now.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right, and then food-wise, we're going to bite to eat. What are we doing?
Oh, Corner Bar has like one of the best tartars. There I class it up.
Okay.
So-
Okay, a little high life
so,
shot, and
you
then we go
know,
to Corner Bar.
It's all about balance, right?
Yeah.
With Corner Bar, I love the food program there, and the drinks program, but the food program there is awesome. So
I love that.
you'll find me there.
Love
If
that,
I
love
want like
that.
more divey food,
Okay.
forget me not.
Forget me not. Shout out to all those spaces. I gotta get in the lookout. I haven't been out in a while, so.
Yeah.
Well, this looks amazing. Oh yeah, look at this thing. And what is that we got on top? Is a coconut?
Coco Lopez cream and a little bit of nutmeg on top.
To Conchita. And
To Conchita.
female running the game. Salud.
Salud.
Awesome. Easy peasy.
Yeah. You like it?
Yeah. It was delicious. Oh my God. Awesome. So, growing up, were you always New York? What was the format for that? Like, what was the?
I was born in Arecibo,
Okay.
Puerto Rico, and I like to say that I got shipped out young.
Okay.
So
That
I was
does
raised
happen.
out here in Queens, in Corona, Jackson Heights. But I got to do my summers in Puerto Rico and school all year round in New York.
Isn't that the best? Like, I was.
Best of both worlds,
Yeah.
you know? I love going back though. I just got back in January, so
Okay.
I try to hit it up as much as I can. I'm definitely New Yorican, proud of it.
Hell yeah.
I love having the best of both worlds. It's great.
Yeah, I used to get shipped out to DR for 2 months. My mom couldn't wait to get rid of me.
I was raised by a single mother of 4 girls, so she was like, "You can go."
I feel that. My mom was on the same boat. She was like, "You kids are going out, and I'll see you in 2 months, right?
Yep.
Come back taller and bigger or whatever."
And
She's
more
like-
stories.
But-
It's awesome.
Love that. Puerto Rico, what's the scene like in Puerto Rico? I know there's a ton of stuff, ton of movements as far as like cocktails. Is there anything in particular that's sticking out to you? I know I could think of a few.
I mean, we've done PR Cocktail Week now 3 times, which is always such a beautiful example of community out there.
Yeah.
And like, whenever you see an event go down out there, they really do ride for each other as far as hospitality. It reminds me a lot of the New York scene.
Right.
We always try to touch up where we can. The hospitality out there is unmatched. I've been in the South, and everybody likes to say Southern hospitality. They don't got anything on Puerto Rico.
No.
Puerto Rico will open up their doors to you. It is a beautiful community out there.
It's definitely a warm for sure. Shout out to Jungle Bird.
Jungle Bird, we
Yeah,
just did an event with them in Charleston. That team is amazing. Definitely, if you're ever in Puerto Rico, go visit them. They like to travel as well, so if they come to your city, make sure you pop in.
Yeah, they're definitely putting in the work. I look at them and I'm like, man. And then I saw you two were doing something last week. I was like, okay, that seems like a party.
It was a party.
It was-
Shout out to Koki for setting it up. She's based in Charleston. She's a great individual.
Awesome. So to round it back in, what's something you would like to see more in this community? What's something that you're like, okay, man, this is an opportunity for it to continue to grow and continue to be something that is moving forward as a movement? It's something that's already started, or something that you would love to see that hasn't happened yet. What's something
There is something that like I would like to see less of, and it's gatekeeping. I feel like us as a community, we should be able to help each other out without expecting it to immediately benefit you, you know? So like, here at Bar Belly, we are an open book. People come in, we'll give you a tour of how we do our syrups, our punches, and everything else. And I think that's really important to like uplift everybody else and not just keep the caliber to yourself, you know? So I mean, I would like to see more of that.
I think we could just get that and like put it on every time, because I think that one is so huge, because you know, when I went over there, Key gave us a tour to the spot, and it was like, I love the gatekeeping is whack as hell, but
yeah,
like when, you know, for us to be able to walk into your space and look at everything that you guys got going on, it was like, wow, you guys are, my hat's already off, but like, wow, tremendous, like all the stuff you're doing, the rooms, the batching, and I was like, you know, to me it's always great, because like I always use everything as a learning opportunity.
Yeah.
So you know, you just tremendous. Me and Nadia got back that week, and we're like, yo, we need to do this, we need to do that. And we take little bits and pieces to like, you make somebody's life easier somehow,
and
right?
Like we're always an open book, like I said. You can email, DM, whatever, and it's always gonna be there. It also shows like you're just as passionate. So why would I
hold that
not want to share and help anything where I can? I expect the same in return, you know?
I love that.
Let's just all uplift each other.
Love that.
8K gave me a quote that I always stand by, and it's high tides raise all ships. And I firmly believe that.
Yeah, I've been using that lately too. So it's like, it feels good. It feels good. It's good for everybody wins. This business is hard enough, and
that's true.
I think where, you know, everybody's winning, everybody's eating, I think it feels good. You see the team win, and it just feels amazing. So
yeah, it's a good
awesome.
thing.
So, I mean, that's a beautiful thing to make sure that no gatekeeping goes allowed, no gatekeeping happening. Is there anything in the future plans, maybe you opening up a business, a bar? I know that's, I don't know if it's a sad, like,
you know,
I wouldn't say sad, but is it like I call it like everybody's dream sometimes? I mean, I think you know the in and outs already of this business a bit, right? So like, do you want this? Are you sure?
Just a little. For a long time, I didn't. I think now it's becoming more of a reality, especially with creating concepts and, you know, being able to travel and see different areas, different markets, and how they work and function. I don't know where, but yeah, stay tuned. There'll definitely be something in the works.
Some boss shit.
Hopefully,
I love it.
very soon.
Yes. Well, we'll be here to guide you through all the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
If anything, we'll tell you.
You're going to be on speed dial.
Yeah. It's super easy. Everybody should open up a bar today. It makes a lot of money. It's great. Oh, no. But I'm sure you know the ins and outs. And I think...
Yeah. I mean, this is a tough business. It's hard enough, so...
But it's like, if you're passionate, then this means the world. Like, I love coming in and making drinks and, like, trying new things and, like, sharing recipes and, like... You know, I gotta show you the ice situation. So
I know, we just talked about it. I was like, I need to see how you're doing this.
Yeah, so you can show me your ice situation, and you know, and to me that's like that. It's awesome. Like going out to like events, like the Lo Mio event. Shout out to the Lo Mio.
Yeah,
and, like,
that's always a party.
Like, oh my God, just to like be in the room and see everybody there, and like saying hi to everybody, and just like it feels so warm and so welcoming. So I love that. I just can't wait. Yeah. Hopefully it's in Puerto Rico or somewhere warm. We could go visit.
Escape the city for
escape
a
the city for the. I love that you didn't say New York, so I was like.
Well, you know, you like to keep your options open. I'm not committed to anything.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So we got already drinks. We made some cocktails. Food-wise, you got the whole spread. Anything else you want to add on?
I think we covered everything.
I think
so much
we
for
covered
having
all.
me.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah. So
we got a dope setup here and a great program.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Very excited for you.
Yeah. You got to pay a little extra to find out the brands that she hates. No, she loves
That's
everybody.
That's the
behind the scenes. No. We love everybody. Everybody's awesome in New York. So, yeah, appreciate you for coming by. You know, taking time. I know you worked the shift last night. You thugged it out over here.
Story of our lives, you know.
But you know, I appreciate that, and to have you behind the bar is like, it's a pleasure for us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And yeah, I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching, guys. Yeah.